Welcome back, everybody. How you guys doing? It's been a while. I'm Renovate, and today, guys, is Modsauce 2. This is episode number 20, and yeah, we're gonna get into a couple things. I've got a lot of stuff in my project bag, so I want to get some stuff done and recorded and show it to you guys, and hopefully enjoy it. So yeah, guys, let's keep the series moving right along. If you are enjoying it, click that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We've been getting quite a bit of subscribers in the past week, which is great because I haven't even sent anything out to record. So yeah, I thank you guys for that. And so yeah, let's get started. Episode number 20. We're going to get into a couple cool things. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, guys, I've been actually down with pneumonia, and I have no idea how I even got it. So it's a bacterial form, so people can't get it by being near me, which is great because I got two little kids and I don't want them to get sick. So, but yeah, my voice kind of sounds deep. It's kind of sexy. It's kind of like some love talk. Go over here at the piano and play some love music. Yeah. But anyways, let's not do that today in this video. But yeah, so been kind of under the weather, and actually for a couple days I wasn't even able to talk for more than like 5 minutes because I just run out of breath and start coughing, and it was a mess. So thankfully we got some antibiotics in our system and some drugs, and we feel all good. So I thought I would jump on today and record something for you guys. It doesn't appear that anything has happened at my base other than I've been working on our ME system room, our applied energistics area. A bomb did not go off here. This is just me playing around. I'm thinking about, you know, I had this all in like this little valley, and we had our little setup here, but I'm going to need this setup to be quite bigger. So I was thinking about just making the room square down there and then taking the room back that way. We already did that. Oh, fell in through the hole. We already did this back here, but I'm thinking about just taking that all the way across and just making this room a lot bigger, and maybe even making it a lot deeper, because I need to get a couple of quantum rings set up. But we're going to do that not this episode, but just showing you what's been going on in case I walk past you and you're like, what the heck happened to his area? So I've been doing that since I haven't been able to record, and I actually made 3 more 64 K drives, or the storage disks for this area, because something that we're going to be doing, or setting up today at least. I'm going to need a lot more space in my system. So let me show you what I've got ready for today, and it should be pretty fun. I've never done this before, so it should be pretty interesting. But yeah, you guys all know that our node is over there above our tower, and it's I don't know if I have. We'll go take a look at it here in a second, but let's put some of this stuff away. This is all the stuff I was breaking out of that room over there, and we don't actually need it right now. And let's put this in there. Oh, why do I have my helmet off? Let's put that on. So yeah, let's grab our white bag and let's open it up. And so what I want to do today is a couple things. I've got so much stuff in here set up for recording. We got more power, we got our ender quarry, and we got some stuff over here. This setup right here is to energize our hungry node, but before we can energize it, we got to take it and put it somewhere so that it turns into a tainted node, and that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to actually move this bad boy over to a tainted biome. We're going to take a chunk loader with us, build a little area for it, and hopefully it will turn into a tainted node. I don't know if it's going to do it this episode or not. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. But we're also going to make, if we get into our Thaumcraft book, let me grab our Thaumcraft book, our Thaumonomicon, and if you look right here, oops, didn't mean to do that, the harnessing viz, this is called a node transducer, and basically what you do is you put once you get your tainted node, you bring it back to your base, and you set it on your node stabilizer, and then you put this on top of it with a block of redstone on top of it, and it'll start turning it into an energized node. And once we do that, we can actually start doing these these viz relays and actually harness the viz or v, whatever you want to call it, that comes out of that node, because it's going to break it down to the primal aspects, the 6 of them, and I think it produces like something like 20 V per tick of each of the primals. So we'll be able to use that to charge up our wands and maybe run a couple machines or something off of it in our Thaumcraft area. So that's what we're going to do first. The second thing, if we get through that and it goes pretty quickly, I'll have to watch my time. I want to go ahead and set up our ender quarry, because we're going to need lots and lots and lots of material for what I've got coming up. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 episodes from now. But yeah, I already got the stuff made for that, so you didn't have to spend the time watching me make it. Basically, it's the ender quarry. If you don't know what that recipe is, it's just a bunch of, well, I guess I could show it to you just real fast. We'll show it to you. Let's go over here and type in ender quarry. Ender quarry. There we go. This is the ender quarry. Let's click it. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of a delay here. It's just ender infused obsidian. This is an ender cores, like what we made for our ender pearl growth area. Diamond etched computation matrix. That's just this kind of stuff right here. And then these things right here. So you need a couple buckets and whatnot. Then once you make that, you can make your upgrades. So we made a world hole upgrade, which is these. These bases, you got to use the QED to make. So you got to make a couple of these bases. We did do the silk touch upgrade, which is right here. So you got to have a silk touch golden pickaxe. And we also made the speed 3 upgrade. This can take not a lot of time. It's just trying to get these efficiency. You got to get the efficiency 5, but first you got to start with this one. Efficiency 3, and then the efficiency 5s. Or I'm sorry, you start with the efficiency 1, then 3, then 5, excuse me. And I was having all kinds of, I had a brain fart. I know we had a bunch of enchantment books in here. We had some enchantment books in here, and I couldn't find anything. And so I just made a bunch of just regular pickaxes, and I took them over to the enchantment table and started playing around, and I couldn't get anything. And then I asked Thor on the server, and he's like, well, just make an Ender IO enchantment, which is this, enchanter. And all you gotta do is you make a book and quill and put it in here, and then you click on the recipes, and right here's the recipes, right? So you can pretty much get any enchantment on any book that you want by using whatever the recipe is. So I think the one that we needed was right here, the slime ball for silk touch. And the cool thing is, if you add, and this is the efficiency, so if you put in 12, you get efficiency, whoops, go back. Oh, crap. If you put in 12 of those, you get efficiency 1. And if you just keep stacking them, this efficiency goes up. So if you put in 24, you get 2, 36, you get 3. So kind of a simple way of doing enchants. And then once you do that, you got to take it over here to your anvil, put your pickaxe in here, and put your book here, and then enchant it. And it's going to cost you some enchantment points, but we have some essence berries, and I think I got like 300 or so inside our system. So that's how you make that. So if we look in our bag again, I got all those set up. We got the silk touch, the speed upgrade, and the hole upgrade, and we got our tesseract made. So this is all set up. The only thing that I don't have set up, let me tell War, hey, real quick, is how are you going to get it into our system? So like I said, I have the capacity set up for it. We're going to use our ender chest down there to get it here. But I want to filter out stuff that I don't need. So we'll have to figure out a way to filter it out. So first of all, let's go ahead and get a couple things so we can get our node moved. So we're going to need some obsidian. And let's see how much obsidian we have. We don't have much. So let's go over here and grab some obsidian. And let's shut this bad boy off real quick. Boom, good. And then let's look in, well, we want to do that. We want to do this. And let's switch it to this, because I don't want it to shoot it into our system or our setup over here. So let's do that. Let's get a couple of these. I don't know how much I need. Probably a stack. I don't even think I need a stack, really. I mean, it's a 3x3, so that's probably going to be plenty enough. Let's just grab that. Let's tell this thing to stop. Alright, let's go back to this and put this like that. And why is this not filling up with water? It's got water in it. Let's tell this thing to start back up. Let's see if it fills up with water. Bam. Ignored. Bam. Why is the water not coming in? Well, let's figure that out later. So anyways, so yeah, we got our obsidian, and we're going to need our matter transporter, and we're probably going to need, let's see, let's run out here real quick and grab our chunk loader. This right here is going to be a real big build for me, and it has nothing to do with anything that we're going to particularly do for our recording. I'm just going to build it as we get time, or as I get time. But I've had to clear out all this land around here, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one, and I'm going to have to actually make another one of these because we're going to have one for our come on, 99%, bam, there we go. I'm going to have to make one for our ender quarry. So let's go over here. My chunks aren't loading as fast as I'm flying. And into our blood magic area, which I haven't really done that much with since last recording. And let's put on our goggles so we can see what that bad boy's doing up there. And grab that, and then put these on. And there's the beauty, yeah. And we're dropping stuff into it. That's good. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And let's click on that and just disable it. There we go. How many's in here? Perfect. Let's see if we can just take all these out. Bam, 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 bam. And let's fly down here. And let's chuck these in there. Let's turn our magnet off. And we'll just chuck these bad boys in there. I think if I throw them on top of here, they should just fall right in that hole. Shoop, good, awesome. And we can also get onto the side. And, oops, did they go in? They must have went in. We can get on the side and see how big this thing, is it going in? I can't tell. We're going to be able to jump into the side of this real quick so we can get it out, and we'll see how big it is. Hopefully, at least the primals have gotten to at least, I didn't really want to do that because I don't want to fall out. Let's see if we can get back up inside there. There we go. Let's see, stand right here. Good. So it is actually one up above us. This is going to be impossible to get over here. And alright guys, check this out. We're looking at it right now. We got 665 on the Ignis, Aura 630 or 680, and then the rest of them are at least above 600, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab them. Let's go ahead and grab it. What just happened? What did I just do? What was that? Oh, it's a chest. How funny is that? Okay, let's grab that. There we go. Oh my god. What's in this chest? Oh, how fun. Bunch of frickin' trees. Okay, so now we need to find a tainted biome. And if we get, if we check our maps, I actually have one that is somewhere way over here. And we're probably going to have to fly over here. I think I actually have it waypointed. Yep, right here. So we're going to take it over here and set it up in this tainted biome, and then build a little box near the ground, and then put him in it, inside of it, and then we'll just sit around and wait. So let me fly way over there because I think it's about 3,000 blocks away. I think it is that way. It's right there. So it's 2,600 blocks away. So let me fly over there real quick, build a box, put this in it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, be right back. Alright guys, so we are in a tainted biome, and at nighttime this place is a mess because I just keep getting bombarded by enemies. So I'm going to set it right here. There's a bunch of this taint, this crusted taint right underneath it, and we got some of these wispy looking guys, and I left all the sides open so that I can at least get up to it. I guess we don't need to leave the top open. Let's go ahead and close the top. And then we're just going to put it right there in the middle. So let's go ahead and throw him in here. And then he's probably going to eat that block right away, if I imagine. So let's throw it in there, and let's just watch what happens. Let's see if it eats that block. Hopefully it does. It doesn't look like it's going to eat that block. I see stuff flying into it, so I guess that's a good thing. So we're just going to leave it sit here for a little bit. And, oh, there it goes. It just ate that block. It just fell out the bottom. I'm going to put a chunk loader about right here because I can set it to have a little bit bigger radius, and I don't want it within, I think, 8 blocks or so of that. So let's just show the lasers so we can see if we're... Oh man, we just missed it. So let's make it 3 chunks. There. So let's just leave that here. Let's turn the lasers off. And we will come back and see how it's doing. It's pretty cool though. Alright guys, so before we do anything with our ender quarry, I wanted to jump and do this thing right here real quick, which is that node transducer, I think is what it's called. Yeah, node transducer. So I got all this stuff right here. The only thing that we don't have is this stabilizer. I have the advanced stabilizer. I hope that that's okay. I don't know if it says, but the stabilizer active. So we'll try it. If the recipe doesn't work, that's fine. I don't know if I have any niter made. Let's see. I think I brought the stuff to make it. I did. So in order to make niter, let's go ahead and grab all this stuff out of here, and we'll go ahead and make all this stuff. We got water in there. We do have water in here. So in order to make niter, you need I think it's 3. Yeah, 3. Isn't that what it said? Let's look real quick again. Doop. The recipe for niter is 3, 3, and 3. So what I did is these 2 things here are coal, and then this one is for a is the torch. So what I did was we went and got these, which is 1, and then these, which is 2. But the only reason I did this is if you take 3 times 2 is 6, and this is 6, I'm not going to have any left over, and then we get the purple stuff that goes up. So let's throw all this in here. Let's throw that in there. Oops, I got her. Let's turn our magnet off. There we go. So let's drop that in there. And we should have gotten back. Oh, we forgot the glowstone. Do we need glowstone in here? No, we don't. We gotta hurry because it's gonna start separating. Glowstone. Glow. There we go. Let's grab that. There we go. So let's drop one of these. Ah, poop. That's okay. Did we get him back? We got one back. So, well, crap. We'll just let that dissolve. But we did get what we needed, so that didn't matter. Let's go ahead and make this. So I think we got to put that there, that like that, and that, and then I think that goes there, and I think this went here. And is that not the recipe? You know what? I think we needed, yeah, the iron. Where did the iron go? We got too much stuff. Let's check the recipe. I know there's iron in that recipe somewhere. 2 on the side and a redstone comparator. Isn't that what we got? So yeah, we're not going to be able to use this stabilizer. So let's go ahead and get this stabilizer over here. Let's get our matter. Got the wrong backpack. Let's get our matter transporter out and put it there. Let's grab you out of there. Let's break you and grab him. And then let's put this other one back down here. And then put him back in it. And let's take this one across. Awesome, voila. So, and we got all the aspects that we need. So boom, we got our node transducer, and we got a redstone block on top of it. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to take this guy back out, and I'm just going to set him down here. And then what I'm going to do is we need to put this. You know what? We don't have enough. Yes, I do. Got enough block spaces. So we need to put the redstone block up here. Bam. And then we need to put the transducer on the top. Bam. So when we put our node in there, it'll start energizing it. So, and I don't think it's quite ready yet. So let's run over here. And you know what, guys? I'm having a little bit of a lag. I know you guys can tell it. So let me try to figure out what the lag is caused from. Might have to restart my client. So I'll be right back. So I went ahead and made a new ender chest, and I brought it over here in our ME room so that I could see whether or not I want to make sure I had the colors correct. So I was going to take the ender chest off of our Digiminer, but I don't want to do that right now. So what I have right now is we got a compact chest that we're going to let the ender quarry dump into. From the ender quarry, or from that chest, we're going to pull it out with a transfer node. Through that transfer node, we're going to have it do two things. We're going to have it I need some item pipes. Let's get some transfer pipes. So through that transfer pipe, we're going to put transfer. There we go. We want to make it so that it, do I have enough stuff to make this? Stone slabs. We want to tell it to filter out a few things. So I want to filter out some stuff, which is going to go through this item filter. That filter is going to go into one chest, and then we're going to, we made an inverted filter. So this is going to pull stuff into the trash can, and the inverted filter is going to tell it to go into our ender chest, and the ender chest is going to come back into our system. So let's see if we can throw these back into the, oops, not that. Actually, we don't need any of that stuff anymore. So let's make some of these. Good. I think that's all we're going to need. So let's run over to our, the one thing that I don't have, and I left it in our QED, was our markers. There's our 4 markers that we need. Awesome. And I think we're all set. So let's run over to our mining age. Let's run in here real quick. And let's just look around, make sure nobody is close to us. Doesn't look like anybody is, which is great. Yeah, I don't see anything, so that's good. So this is our portal right here. We're going to come through. Let's turn on our chunks so we can actually see where stuff is. And I say we just start about right here. So we're going to put, let's see, we're going to put maybe one right here. And let's do a 3x3. Actually, let's do a 4x4 chunk. So one right there. And then let's go, that's 2, 3, 4. One right there. And then let's go back. 2, 3, 4. Right there. And I thought that they're supposed to turn on if they're set up correctly. Maybe gotta click on them or something. I forget. It's been a while since I've used these. So yeah, let's do that, and then let's go ahead and grab. Where's our bag? Let's grab our bag. Hey pig. Let's grab our bag and put our ender quarry down. Let's just go ahead and grab all this stuff. Let's put all this stuff down here. Very unorganized. Let's put our ender quarry here. And found attached ender marker, successfully established boundary. 0 blocks scanned. It's probably because it has nothing on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put I want to put all my upgrades on it. So let's put our upgrades. Let's put that one on the top, and let's put this one underneath. That works. And let's put the speed upgrade Actually, let's put that there. Let's get, I don't know if you can use a wrench to get this off or not. No, we'll just have to break it off. Let's put that on the side. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to have to figure out what this lag problem is. It's probably got to be my client. So let's do that. 0 block scanned. Let's go ahead and put our chest here. And then I want to come off our chest with this item. Oh man, I'm just having all kinds of problems. Like that. And let's see how we want to do this. Put that there, and then let's see, I want to have our ender chest here, and I want to have our trash can here, and I think this is our item filter. This was where you put your filter in, right? So I need to get the filter in. I need to make this work. So we made the wrong thing. Who's gonna know? This is what we need right here. So let's just make one of these. This is a filter pipe. We only need one, but you make 5. So let's go back to our system. What that filter pipe does is allow you to pick which direction you want stuff to go. And we need to put that on here instead of this pipe. So let's take that pipe off. And let's grab the filter pipe and put it on there like that. So what you do with this, see it's got the colors right here. So what you need to do is you need to, let's go ahead and grab an open hand. If you click this, it's got the colors right here. So what we're looking at is green going this way, yellow coming in from this way, red's going in from this way. So in the red, we're going to use an item filter that's going to filter out all the stuff we don't want. In the green is going to be an inverted filter with the same setup as the item filter, because we don't want that stuff that's supposed to go in here to go in here. So we're going to filter out like dirt and gravel and stuff like that. But we're going to pull it out of here first. We're going to let this thing start up first. Once it gets into here, it's going to go back to our ME system. I don't want to turn it on right now, because if it goes in here now, our ME system's not even hooked up. So let's go back to our ME system real quick. We'll get this thing set up. We'll get it turned on, make sure it's working. We'll go check our node and see if it's turned into a tainted node yet. So I brought some pipes with me, and it looks like we could probably connect into this one. No, that's not, we can't connect into that. We're gonna have to come, we can just connect into this one by ourselves. So let's grab, I probably don't have enough pipes. You know what, let's just move this. Let's move this bad boy up above. Maybe not. There we go. Let's move him to, let's see. That one's filled, that one's filled, that one's not filled. So I'm just going to set it right here for right now, because it's going to be a while before we get that room set up. Let's do an import bus on this. Bam. On that import bus, let's go ahead and put a capacity card so we can get more stuff in, and then a bunch of acceleration cards, like so. And then let's do that. So anything comes in here is going to get imported into our system. The color is on, so it's good, it's working. So let's jump back over into the mining age, and hopefully this all works out. Cross your fingers. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's, everything's set up. Good. Let's throw our Tesseract on the top, like so. And we're going to call this Reno's Pearls, because that's our only power source. We're going to click off of these, off of that, and then it's just going to receive power only. And let's click this, and good. It's starting to count blocks, and it's going to start putting stuff in here extremely fast. And you know what? Let's do something really fast, because there's something I totally forgot to make. Let's turn off the Tesseract. Alright, let's hopefully this thing will slow down. Hopefully it slows down. How much power did it get? Oh man, it's still powering up. Okay. So this is taking, we needed to put some upgrades in this thing right here. I did a really bad mistake. That's fine. So what we want to do is we actually want to take the dirt. Let's make a little line down here at the bottom of our thing. So let's make dirt. I don't want any dirt. I don't want gravel. And since we have silk touch, I don't really, right now I don't need the stone. And let's see, what else could we probably put in here that we don't necessarily need? I kind of want the marble because I think that the next building I'm going to build is going to be marble, so I don't need limestone, that's for sure. Let's do limestone. And I don't see anything else in here. So what we're going to do is let's take our item filters. This is our inverted one and our regular one. So let's take our regular one. This is going to be the one that's going to say this is what we do want. So we want these things, right? And let's put those in there. So we want those things. So in this, we want the red to say we want those items, okay? In the green, we want it to say we don't want those items. So we take the inverted one. And the way you make an inverted one is you just take a regular item filter and then put it back in your crafting table with a redstone torch. So, and it turns it into an inverted one. And if you look in the NEI, it actually tells you to do that. So, did we get all that? And then the stone. So, I don't think we need stone for anything. So let's go to green. Put that in the green one. So, green, we're saying we want stuff. And so it's going to start pulling out stuff in here, and it's going to put it in the trash can. So that's good. So it's pulling them out right now. Let's see if... Let's follow the iron to make sure the iron's going in. Iron's going in good. Good. You know, the one thing I forgot to bring is... I think this is automatically chunk loaded. Let's go back and check. So our system was fine. I went ahead and made these upgrades. So let's go ahead and put stack upgrades in this. And I didn't have enough to make speed upgrades, so let's see. Oh, that's awesome. So that's just taking this stuff right into here, and it's actually... Looks like it's going to keep up. That's excellent. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy back on. And let's just make sure... So the acceleration cards back at the place are working fine. So let's go ahead and put this chunk loader. I'm going to put this chunk loader right here. And let's say 3 chunks. That's fine. You know, the one thing I do probably not want to get is fossils. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll get back into Jurassic Craft again later on, and make a bunch of dinosaurs. So it looks like we're getting obsidian and all the good stuff. And in the next episode, guys, we're not saying we're leaving right now. But next episode, we're going to hook all this stuff up back to our ME system, to our ore processing. I know we set that up way back in the beginning episodes, but we're going to get that all hooked up to our ME system and show you how that works. So now we're going to go back and make sure it's just going into our system correctly, and hopefully I can get back in. Awesome. Let's go over here. I just want to make sure we're not getting any red lines over here. So I got an empty one there, and I got some empty ones in there. I got 3 empty ones. So if I click on sort by number of items, hopefully these are going up. You can see the marble going up, which is good. So it does look like it's working, and that stuff's coming in, which is great. The funny thing is, on that speed upgrades, I actually ran out of redstone already. Can you believe that? So I haven't had our other ore processing, or that one right there, active, and I probably don't want to. I probably won't ever use this again, other than to maybe get some stuff like nether quartz and stuff like that. So instead of going into the nether, so let's let that keep running real quick. And you know what? Let's go check on our node, and hopefully it is working. So let me go fly over there real quick, and we'll check up on it. Okay, be right back. Okay, guys, this thing is cool. So it is actually a tainted, or a tainted node now. So it keeps its size. But as you can see, it's not sucking me in at all. So if we go up here and look at it, it actually keeps all of its stuff as well. So you can see that the size did not change as far as the amount that's in it. So that's really awesome. The cool thing is it's grown all this taint on the side of the obsidian and everything. It's freaking sweet. So we're going to go ahead and take this back. Let's grab this node. That's really only took about I want to say like 45 minutes. I'm dead serious. It didn't really take that long. So let's grab this chunk later because we don't need it. I actually have a page that's... We're just going to leave that there because we'll use that again sometime soon. I didn't mean to give that away, but we're going to be doing this again, just to let you know. So yeah, let's grab our workbook and let's go back to our base. Home. Was getting attacked there. That was kind of cool. So now what we got to do is we got to take this node over into our Thaumcraft area. And we got this bad boy all set up, so we're just going to put the node right inside of it. So let's do this. And it's going to enclose it. And as you can see, the numbers are going to start to drop. And what's going to happen is that node is going to go all the way down to a certain number. And then it's going to turn into an energized node. So let's just keep it there real quick and watch it. It's going down. I guess it's going down pretty fast. You know what? I want to make sure you guys see all of this. So I am going to cut out real quick, and then when it gets right down to where it needs to be, it's actually, if you look, it's already gotten rid of all of its. I don't know why it didn't. It's putting taint on my walls, but that's fine. There we go. Bam. It did it right before our eyes. Awesome. Energized node. Check that out. That is super, super cool. So we actually are getting, wow, we're actually getting each one of those. That kind of tells you how much V per tick you're going to get. So you're going to get 25 of the igneous, actually 34 of the Terra and Aqua. So that's really cool. So since that's our first time doing that, hopefully, is that inside the bubble? I can't tell. It's so freaking bright. Oh, you know what? Well, I got my glasses on. It looks like it's in there. It's just so freaking bright. That's awesome, though. So anyways, so that thing's inside there, and it says energized node, so we're good. We did it, guys. Excellent. That's going to be today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and it was fun. It's good to be back, and hopefully I can get rid of this pneumonia here like in the next couple days so I can record some more. I got so much I got to get done. So yeah, guys, if you liked it, click that like button. Leave some comments if you don't mind. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I enjoy all you guys that are subscribing that are new. And I will make sure that I get to your channel and subscribe back to you. So until next time, guys, appreciate you watching. See ya.